Okay, going Batty. So, have you ever felt misunderstood? Where people just do not understand what's going on with you? Well, I think that's the case with bats, isn't it? So, nobody gets why bats are so fabulous, why they are our superheroes. So, who can tell me when come on now, Graham, I haven't even asked the question yet. Who can tell me what you think of when you think of bats? All right, Graham, since you raised your hand, we'll give you a chance. They spooky? No? Okay. How about you? Sweet little creatures. All right. I love that. We'll go to this side. All right, Elliot. They sleep upside down. Very good. Okay. Go ahead. They do what 3 times per second? Oh, flap. Oh, that's a very good statistic. I didn't even know that one. All right. How about you? They eat fruit. Very good. Wow. All right. And one more. Sometimes they eat little birds. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. One more. Finn. They hear with their mouth. Wow. Okay. We're going to go over that a little bit. That was a really good one. All right. So one of the things is they come out at night, right? They're nocturnal. Do they actually suck our blood? No, they don't. Do they actually get tangled up in our hair? All right, very good. Boy, you are a great audience. Okay. So bats are actually very talented, aren't they? They have a very keen sense of smell. And I think, Finn, that's what you were talking about with their nose, right? So blind as a bat is actually not a true saying because they have a very keen sense of smell and also keen sense of sight. Longest tongue of the mammals as a percentage of your body. So I need a volunteer to come up here. So somebody I haven't called on yet. So back here in the back. Okay, I'm going to measure you. All right, we are 55 inches tall. So there is a particular bat whose tongue is 150% of his body height. So how long is his tongue?
Almost 80 inches.
80 inches. So your tongue, if you were this type of bat, would be 80 inches long. Can you imagine that? No, me neither. Because our tongues aren't that long, right? All right, thank you so much. All right, good job, Hank. All right, so immunocompetence. So bats can actually repair themselves. They rarely get sick. They have such a great immune system. They're very competent. They can imagine if you had a cold and you could actually heal yourself. How about that? They rarely get sick. And because of that, they live almost 40 years long, which is a really long time. Like if you think about like a lot of other mammals, like rats and things only live about 3 years long. Bats live 40. That's a long time. All right. And then they're huge seed dispensers. And how do you think they do that? In the back. That's right. They eat the fruit and they poop a lot. Good job. All right. They can also eat a third of their body weight. So I need one more volunteer. So let's take you since you haven't answered yet. All right. So do you know how much you weigh, William?
I think I'm 70 pounds.
70 pounds. Okay. So how much can you eat in insects, William?
I can do 6, but
Well, you might today. All right.
3 1/3 pounds.
Wow, that is really good math. 23 and a third pounds of insects William can eat every day. Good job, William. All right. Yes, we might have some for you to all try today. Most important of all, bats they search by echolocation. 2 words, right? Echo, 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 echo. And then, right? And then location. So bats use ultrasonic cries to bounce off what they want to go find to eat. And in this case, this bat is eating a delicious flower, right? Or actually getting the pollen out. All right, continued. There are threatened species. Who can tell me what that means? Okay, go ahead. That's right, they're endangered to go extinct. And so we really need to be nice to our bat friends, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, they live in caves. And so what do they do in those caves? Can you tell me what they do in those caves? Well, especially in the dark in a cave, right? They hibernate in those caves? Yes, they do. They hibernate in the caves, and the caves have a nice even temperature, and that's what helps them live so long. They're nocturnal, right? They come out at night, and during the day, they rest and sleep. You're right. And they shelter in caves, mines, buildings, culverts, rock crevices, under tree bark, and in foliage. So that's a lot of places. So, all right. They are the only mammals capable of true flight. So think about that. I mean, there's flying squirrels, but they can only jump from a tree to a tree. Oh, bats are the only mammal who can actually fly. I just thought that was so fascinating. All right, and all bats in Florida are insect eaters. So we don't really have very many fruit eaters here. All right, this is a picture of the bat house that's on our garage. And we have it up. It has to be above 12 feet. And this one is up about 20 feet. And I would have brought it for show and tell, but guess what? It's occupied. So decided not to disturb anybody and bring that today. So they do congregate in nursery colonies. So when the bats are born, there's typically 1 pup per bat born a year. And when they're born, they're completely furless. So they have no fur. And so they can get really cold, right? So they all huddle together and congregate in these nursery colonies. And it can get up to 100 degrees in those nursery colonies because they all like to stay warm. And then they really help us out because they make nutrient-rich guano or bat poop, and it is a super fertilizer. So do you like this nice big picture of bat guano? Oh yeah, it's really good. All right, and guess what? Bats are the only thing that pollinates bananas. Wild bananas. So if there weren't bats pollinating bananas, guess what? We wouldn't have any bananas. All right, there are 12 bats in Florida, 12 different species. All right, so if you have gray bat on your name tag, stand up. Do I have any gray bats? All right, we got a gray bat in the back. All right, they have gray fur. Their wing membrane is attached to the ankle. How about that? All right, how about southeastern bats? Very good. How many southeastern bats do we have? Okay, very good. The fur on your back is short and woolly. And with dark roots, and your ears are short and gray. Okay, how about Raffinette's big-eared bat? Do we have any of those? Oh, we have one. Okay, very good. Your ears are longer than 25 millimeters, and you have lumps on either side of your nose, and you have toe hair. All right, how about tricolored bat? Do we have any tricolored bats? Oh, very good. We have one in the back. All right, you have tricolored fur. How about that? And your forearms are pink. Whoa. All right, Brazilian free-tailed bat. Do we have any Brazilian? Okay, there's a Brazilian bat. Wonderful. Your tail extends past the tail membrane. So you have a really long tail. So, and then you have stiff toe hairs. All right, velvety free-tailed bat. Any velvety free-tailed bats? Oh, very good. Okay, we have one adult velvety free-tailed bat. All right, you have a long tail as well, and your ears are joined on the top of your head. Florida bonneted bat? Okay, very good. So Florida bonneted bat has gray-brown bicolored fur on your back, and then you have really light fur on your belly. And you have short funnel-like ears. All right, big brown bat. We're getting close. Okay. Oh, we got a couple of those. All right, I love it. So your fur on your back is dark brown. You have dark ears and a naked muzzle around your mouth. Around your mouth. All right. Evening bat. Any evening bats? All right. Nope, none of those. Okay. Northern yellow bat. Okay, northern yellow bat. More than a third of your tail is furry and your body fur is yellow. All right, northern red bat. Okay, we have one in the back. So you have red body fur and your face is yellow and you have white shoulder patches. Okay, Seminole bats. Any Seminole bats? Okay, very good. So you have mahogany fur with white frosting, but your face is red. How about that? All right, any hoary bats? No hoary bats? Oh, come on. Oh, very good. Okay. So you have multicolored fur. You also have white frosting, and your ears are white with yellow and black trim. Very nice. All right. Thank you for participating in that. Okay. So what's for dinner? Ooh, what's he eating? What do you think he's eating? He's eating a worm? Yes. Okay. So they eat moths, crickets, beetles, midges, mosquitoes. They also are a big pollinator, so they pollinate flowers, right? And they do eat fruit, a lot of fruit, and they also do eat some blood, but they just go to the cow, on the top of a cow, and they make a little slit and they lick a little blood, and then they fly away, and the cow never knows it. So it's okay. All right, so we have a couple things to go over before you move on to our crafts today. So one of the things is we have some snacks today. You're going to eat like a bat. Okay. All right. So you have fruit, you have blueberries and dried banana chips. You have some flour cookies. You have some moth larvae, gummy worms. You're gonna eat some you're gonna eat some pollen, which are mini marshmallows. But I saved the best for last. You have dried crickets. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do our crafts now. I've lost the room.
Da-da-da-da. 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 All right, we need to give
Okay.
you directions before we go. Before we give you directions, could you give a big round of applause? All right, can we give some directions?
You, Denise, power of distraction. I love it. All right, so first I want to thank all of the ladies from the Ortega Forest Garden Circle. So they're going to be working you through your crafts today. Cindy, Mimi, Susan, Jean, and Joyce. And then we have a couple of ringers here today, Perry and Paul. So, all right, if you have a number 1 on your name tag, nobody move. Nobody move. If you have a number 1 on your name tag, you go to this back corner. Number 2, you go to the other corner over here. And number 3, you go outside. So if that's the number on your name tag, all right? And then when we're all done with crafts, we get to eat our dried crickets. Okay. Have fun. All right. No idea what I skipped or what I didn't do.
Great.